Welcome back to Tomb Raider 2 with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Puggy. So, yeah, that stupid thing is in the way. I know there's nowhere for Lara to grab it. Yeah. Shimmying is at a premium here. Seriously, it is. To the point where I actually have to angle Lara so she doesn't fall off. Seriously, which is a very hard jump to make, actually. Especially with the amount of health I have on Lara here. One thing you can do with Lara is angle her a bit to the left. However, there's still the position of the box, and I do not want to use a medipack. I already said I don't want to use a medipack, so let's have her walk to the edge of here as quickly as possible. And then run across, and there we go. And then shimmy a bit to the left, just so she doesn't run into that swinging box there. Then I am going to head down here and indeed push this switch. That will open a trap door a bit further down, which will also send in another thug. Oh, great. But, yeah. This time, however, it's another one with the clubs, so maybe I'll go with the pistols. Especially since I do not have a weapon that would work. I suppose I could try baiting him. I don't know if that even works. It was right down there. Oh well, shotgun then. Literally. I literally do bring in the shotgun. Okay, do you have anything on you, mate? If not, I'll just use a medipack here. Now, there we go. And then I don't know what I'm looking at my stuff for. Yeah, grenade launcher. I might as well use it in case there's another guy. It looks like there is another guy with a gun. Great! Shoot my nothingness, why don't you, man? Okay. Automatics, because I do not want to waste my time doing some acrobatics. Even though Lara probably loves doing them. Doing her. There is nothing on these guys. That thing that kind of looks like some shotgun shells, it ain't. It's that guy's arm. Seriously. This guy, however, does have some shotgun shells and some flares. I'll use another medipack. I'm running out though. And that will be a big problem for the next area because we're going inside the Opera House proper, as it were. Oh yes. Not that you'd immediately notice in the original version of Tomb Raider 2, seriously. Because it didn't have the lights. It certainly did not have the dark sky, and this whole area looked rather blocky. Again, it was 1997. It wasn't like something like it didn't have the budget like Final Fantasy VII, which came out in the same year. But that being said, I'll sit here, and then there's a choice between dropping down on the right or not. Is there another guy coming? I don't know. Well, there you go. I'm kind of stuck here now. So let's move back with Lara. Absolutely. And down here you will see two things. Well, the one on the left has a switch here. Let's see what this does at least. It doesn't seem to do anything. And there's another switch, no, a switch on the right which doesn't seem to do anything. Also, it looks like a circuit box. The one on the left, however, does. It opens this, I'm guessing, this metal gate. So let's drop down here. Now be very careful, there are boulders ahead. Seriously. To trigger the boulder trap, what you will have to do is go to the bottom. Also, that switch closes the metal gate, which is necessary to actually get inside the Opera House proper. And for good reason, you will see. But for now, I am going to try and trigger the boulder trap. It helps that the thing does, the rumbling noise helps you realise that they've done. Well, there's immediately obviously there, but yeah, you also play some danger music as well. Of course it does. This is Tomb Raider. And that being said, now we have to climb back up here, but this time go to the left. The easiest way to get from here is just to climb upwards and indeed around to the left. Carefully, I might add, because this is not easy. Oh no. And then move to the left, and then you will see the Opera House proper there. That's a really nice looking chandelier. Much prettier than the ones in Bartoli's hideout, and they were really blocky back in 1997 as well. Anyway, the other thing to watch out for, other than the Bartoli's goons here, is of course the aforementioned Mr. Trigger Happy, yes, but the sacks above, they will fall down on Lara and it can easily kill her in one blow. Seriously, I am not kidding. So I'm gonna walk carefully here. And still can't get over the design of that beautiful looking chandelier. That was definitely not so obvious in the original version, but there you go. If we go through here, we will find yet some more goons and maybe some more dogs as well. I don't know if I'll use the shotgun. Yeah, it might have to be the either the pistols or the I don't want to waste a grenade launcher on fucking dogs now, do I? No, certainly not. There's another circuit box there on the right. Not that we can do anything with it at the moment. We will need to get something that will power up these lifts a bit later. But for now, no, we will have to go back, make our way back through. Unlike everything in Bartoli's version of Venice, everything's gone to crap. Seriously. To the point where it's impossible to make our way around here. Yeah, I'm gonna save and then grab. Then there's the problem of getting down there. Not only because of the goons, but also how deep that drop is. And yeah, that sound of those bags falling, those scared me when I was like, I think I got this game in 1998, so I was renting Tomb Raider 3 from Blockbuster. So yes, I bought the game in 1998 for about £20, I'd say. But yeah. Okay, I guess I will have to use the grenade launcher here. Okay, taste some very explosive shit, I say. May I will have to use my only large medipack, but whatever. It's worth it to use the grenade launcher on you. Okay, well, there's my torch. Yes, I'm using Foxmaster's logic here. Oh, how dare you steal my torch. Any more bad guys down here? I don't know, but I don't think I like this show. Unless it was supposed to be Swan Lake or something with all this water. I don't know, because this does not make for a good viewing experience, seriously. Even though the lights are still on in here. Also, there's another boulder trap. Of course there is. They'll go rolling into the water with the boulders. And then the fact there's another guy with a gun there. You may not be able to see him from here. Oh, but you will hear him in the remastered version. Oh, yes. There he is over there on the right, wandering over with his pistol. Or whatever it is. There's another guy up there, but I don't have much ammo left for the things. Why not? I don't know if this is where I use the old weapon shit. I don't think it is because of the M16 and whatnot, because I do remember getting that in the next level. Well, not the next level, but the level after that, the diving area. Over to the other side, we will see on stage that there is another bag there. I did not mean to do that, but whatever. But yeah, going up on stage from that vantage point there, not great. There's also Mr. Trigger Happy there. Oh, never mind. At least the pistols do offer you something. Decent range, until you get the uses, of course. So that being said, get out of the water. Be wary of the bag, of course. He's still running around like a madman. Seriously, we're no strangers to love, mate. Yeah, stop shooting me. And I am just being an annoying pain in the ass, aren't I? Not that it's immediately obvious until you hear them go, ah, or at the other end, but they're there. Anyway, Mr. Trigger having walking back and forth like he's, well, I don't know actually. I don't know what to think of him as. Michael Jackson? Maybe. Not even the moonwalk did MJ, so stop shooting me, man! Seriously. Might as well just use the... avoided that thing. Okay, you get out of the way. Seriously. Not good, I have a bit more health here. That's good. Here's some Uzi ammo. I don't know how long until I get the Uzis, but there you go. In this room, yet another switch here. What does this switch do? I do not know. I'm saving few. Although having said that, I am missing something very important, which I didn't realise at the time. Seriously. One more guy over there, it seems. I'm not doing very well here. If you can't tell. But never mind, we will go on. Straight into the water, I think. The way Lara's facing it looks like she is. And in the next room, this I'm guessing is backstage. Now here the door is locked. Although it is immediately obvious to Lara here, but at least the upper half is. And then there's two thugs with clubs here. Oh, there's a dog here as well, but we'll see. Right, okay, pick up your flare there, Lara, and then we can go on because I want to pick up your shit, whatever you have. Seriously. So this guy has a large medipack, much needed in fact, I dare say. The other guy doesn't seem to have anything. Oh well. Well, let's see if we can get up there. Fairly easily, I think Lara does jump very high in the core design games. Indeed, there are more things in the way there. Well, it is immediately obvious that we can jump up there, though. Yeah, no, maybe Lara can't jump that high. Oh well, we will have to find the other thing we can do a bit later. So I'll see you then. Goodbye!